This little chocolate bar got me first place, and here's the journey of how I got there. I combined Laura Bush's Cowboy cookies and Midwestern Revel bars to come up with this little cookie recipe. And I kind of wanted to walk you through the process of how I come up with recipes. In the mixing bowl, I've already got some brown sugar going. The original recipe called for 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. I reduced it down to 1 teaspoon. However, when making the recipe, it still felt like too much, and I ended up with 3/4 of a teaspoon. This cookie does use the basic creaming method where you start with your butter, sugar, eggs, then flour. Scraping down the bowl is very important so you have a consistent cookie. Doing it in between each addition of ingredients will really help out. I'm really happy that I made the adjustment of taking notes while creating a recipe. That also helps me keep track of things as I go along. Cowboy cookies are an oatmeal cookie that have pecans, coconut, and cinnamon added to the dough. If at first you don't succeed, try something different because it's just a bag and it won't fight back. I did not have a full cup of dulce de leche, so I added some evaporated milk to make up for the missing volume, and I really enjoyed the looser, kind of chewier texture that it gave. I ended up using a pan extender as well, just because there was a lot of batter. You can use a 9x13 baking dish. My puppy is on the couch snoring. He's so cute. Multitasking is a huge way to cut down on time. I usually end up submitting anywhere between 3 to 4 recipes per competition. Here I'm just spreading it out evenly to the corners of the pan. Sorry. Slamming the pan did not even out the dough as much as I thought it would. Next time I make this, I'm going to use a whole can of dulce de leche and fill up the rest with evaporated milk until it reaches 1.5 cups. And I would add an additional cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips. You can see that the batter isn't fully covered by the chocolate here. It's a good idea to taste your stuff, especially after you've added it. Here I'm just dolloping the remaining dough, kind of over the top. I finished these with a sprinkling of salt. It's really good. Looking back, a few things I would change about it is the filling. It's not, come on, focus on the cookie. Focus on the cookie. Filling's not very thick, but the cookie is. And the cookie's very good, but it was the chocolate contest, so I probably would want a little bit more chocolate in there. Definitely gotta stay close though, because the baker's gonna bake, 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 bake.